What's up, guys? Here in this video, we're going to be testing out Printify's AI Image Generator. We're going to feed it a bunch of prompts, we're going to see how it does, and we're going to see how it stacks up against the classic Coke of AI image generators, which is Midjourney, of course. Let's jump into it. So the way you access this tool, if you've never used it before, is once you're here on the product design page inside of Printify, you can just click this AI image button here, and it'll open up the AI Image Generator section. First prompt of the day is going to be as follows. A realistic close-up portrait of a classy Velociraptor wearing a white tuxedo and holding a wine glass. We'll go ahead and copy this here, click generate image, and it is generating as we speak. We're going to pop over here to Midjourney, feed it the same prompt, and we're going to see what Midjourney comes up with as well. So we'll start off with the Printify one. We'll take a look here. It's not terrible. It definitely, the hand looks all fucked up. You know, there's the running joke about how AI image generators just suck at hands and fingers and stuff, but this looks pretty goddamn terrible. Let's pop over and compare what Midjourney came up with. And as you can see, all four of these are just significantly better. This guy here is double fisting. He's going fucking ham right here. Of these four, I think number 1 and number 4 are my favorite. All of them are pretty fucking good. The lighting is not tremendous, but this one looks solid, like really good actually. This one here as well, this looks outstanding. This one's pretty great as well. Honestly, all four of these are pretty fucking good. Anyway, so Midjourney definitely wins this first round. Let's go ahead and feed it another prompt here. An evil being emerges from the darkness, while the scene is lit by bright, vibrant neon colors. Let's go ahead and generate the image here, and we'll go ahead and feed this to Midjourney as well. And here we have the outputted image. Not terrible, I guess, but really not that great as well. Anyway, this is what Printify came up with. Let's compare against Midjourney. I guess it is a little unfair that we're comparing 4 images against one, so I can sort of cherry pick the best ones here, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. This one's pretty dope. It's got sort of like a Call of Duty skin type of feel to it or something like that. This is like some spooky Hawaiian totem pole type of vibe to it. I'm not really sure what's going on with this one. Anyway, definitely not Midjourney's best work in my opinion, but maybe the prompt that I gave them wasn't specific and descriptive enough. Now, Printify does have this enhanced prompt option here. Let's go ahead and try this. I've never actually used this before. Let's take the same prompt that I have here. Let's try to beef it up using this option, and let's see if maybe it'll give us a prompt that will lead to the images that were closer to what I had in mind. Enhance prompt. Let's see what happens here. All right, definitely different from what I asked. It's really just a lot of keywords, but let's go ahead and just try the shit and see what happens. Generate image. Again, really not that outstanding. None of the images are terrible, but like none of them are really good where it's like, dude, that's fucking sick. Let's see what Midjourney came up with. This is a little closer to what I had in mind. I was going for something with much more of a spooky sort of evil feel, and these are pretty sick. All 4 of these are pretty dope here. This one's pretty awesome. He's got the glowing eyes. This one here as well, same thing. This one's pretty good. Good use of colors. And this last one here looks a little like Venom or like evil Spider-Man or something. Anyway, pretty good stuff from Midjourney, especially number 4 and number 1. And this one here just really missed the mark in my opinion. One thing you'll notice about this tool as well is they have a daily limit on the number of images you can create, which is really a major drawback to anyone that's trying to create images in volume. Because Midjourney, you can just churn shit out like crazy. There is a cost associated with it, but you can build up a collection of hundreds of products using Midjourney. If your store is organized around a certain theme or style of artwork or whatever it is, there's really no limit to the number and styles of images you can create. Just feed it a bunch of creative, keyword-rich, descriptive prompts, and it'll just pump out whatever you ask for. Compare that against a limit of 15 images. There's just no comparison here. If you do end up using an AI image generator tool like Midjourney to create an enormous shitload of products on your store, instead of wasting hours of time manually creating those products one at a time, you can instead use the bulk POD product creator to completely automate the creation of all your print-on-demand products. Super simple to use. You can just select your image files here, specify the image placement and resize settings that you want it to follow. Down here, all you need to do is select the product that you want to create more of. So basically for each one of these images, it'll create a new one of these products. Then the final step is just specify the rules for each created product. And here you can actually use AI image recognition to analyze each of your artwork images and generate accurate, keyword-rich titles, descriptions, and tags for each one of your created products. This helps to make sure that your products are showing up in the search engines for relevant queries, helps to get more traffic on your print-on-demand store. And then you can just come down here, click Create My Products, and this tool will automatically generate all your products for you. It's a tremendous time saver for any print-on-demand seller wanting to create large numbers of products on their store. You can find a link in the description if you want to check it out. Anyway, let's give it another go here. A wise grizzly bear gives a passionate filibuster speech in front of the Senate. Let's go ahead and generate this image and see what Midjourney comes up with as well for us here. All right, this is actually not that fucking bad in my opinion on first glance. I mean, the obvious key thing that jumps out at you is the fact that the room is empty. He's standing in an auditorium with nobody there listening to his passionate speech. You know, it looks more like he's doing a dress rehearsal for the real thing here, compared against what I asked for. This is pretty fucking solid though. I'm gonna have to give it to Printify on this one. I mean, this is some pretty good fucking stuff. Now, I don't know how many claws grizzly bears have. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, at least we got some symmetry. Let's see, what are the facts about grizzly bears? Because now I just have to know. How many claws do grizzly bears have? 5 claws on each foot? Come on, Printify. What the fuck, bro? Nah, I'm not going to quibble about the details like that. Overall, I mean, at a glance, first impression, this is pretty fucking solid stuff in my opinion. Let's see by comparison what Midjourney has for us. This one's pretty fucking good. This is pretty close to what I was going for here. You know, there's people in the room. Now some of them are a little like deformed and stuff like that if you take a close look or whatever. That's something you'll notice with AI image generator tools. Like the main core element or subject of the scene, typically it's always really good detail, really good realism, and the background actors tend to look a lot more deformed and distorted and stuff like that. It's just one of those things you'll notice with AI image generator tools. This one's pretty fucking good though. This one here, it's alright, I guess. I mean, he's a little more happy, smiley than I had in mind. This looks more like a State of the Union address, although the realism is just really fucking good in this one. So I like this one a lot. And this last one here, it kind of looks like he's taking a piss underneath the desk. Anyway, great realism on this. It's just the pose is a little weird. It looks like he's unhappy with the legislation in front of him and he's about to take a piss all over it to express his dissatisfaction. Anyway, pretty good stuff overall. So I'm going to give this one a tie, in my opinion, considering that there was only one image here against the 4 that I compared against. I'm going to call this a tie for the 2 of them. Next one here, we're going to go for more of a landscape sort of image. The prompt we're going to be using is a breathtaking landscape scene showing a spiral galaxy in the sky on a rocky alien planet. Pretty fucking good in my opinion. Let's pop this open here, take a closer look. Pretty good spiral galaxy. It's a good landscape scene. Really pretty close to what I had in mind actually. So solid stuff. Score 1 for Printify. And let's pop over to Midjourney here. And oh yeah, this is some really good stuff right here. Number 1 is very solid. And number 3 is very good in my opinion. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, this is good stuff right here. I mean, this is just quality stuff. This one here as well, just really outstanding. Exactly what I was going for. So good job to the both of them, I guess. Next prompt that we'll try is going to be a rainbow colored realistic painting of a happy golden retriever. Not bad again. Printify's really coming in the clutch here. That is good stuff in my opinion. That's pretty fucking good. I don't really have any complaints or critiques on this one. I mean, this is just fucking solid. Very good stuff. Let's see what Midjourney's got for us. Ooh, man, you can't compete with classic Coke, can you? These are fucking solid. I mean, this is good stuff, especially this one. Great perspective, good use of colors. This one's a little goofier with his tongue sort of flopping out the mouth. You know, overall great stuff from Midjourney, but pretty damn good stuff from Printify as well. It can do a pretty decent job of outputting some solid images, but then it really shits the bed on some of the prompts that you give it. So it's a little hit and miss. There's also a 15 image limit that you have per day, which is not great if you're trying to just pump out volumes of products. You know, I'd say that's a pretty major drawback. Then there's also the fact that the final produced images are pretty goddamn small. This is a 20 by 30 poster if you're trying to do a wall print for this. I mean, you gotta really blow this thing up. They do have some new feature where they claim the resolution will be enhanced. I don't know, there's various different ways and methods of resizing and upscaling images. Some use AI, which can sort of like confabulate additional details. Others use conventional methods, which are just sort of your standard upscale. In my opinion, instead of upscaling a low resolution image and hoping that it looks good and preserves the details you're going for, in my opinion, it makes a lot more sense to just produce an image in the first place that's really high quality, so that you know that the details are going to be sharp and crisp and it's going to look good. Again, that's something with Midjourney where you can just create enormous images. Even the standard image is pretty big, and then you can upscale and make it bigger. So I Googled it because I was curious about how it works. I figured it was just a wrapper for something. And yeah, as they describe here, they say it's improved and powered by OpenAI. So they're probably just feeding your prompt directly into OpenAI's image generator. You know, the DALL-E 3 image generator, that's probably what they're using here for this. Maybe they have like some variant version of their own. I don't know if you can make custom models or whatever, but yeah, basically this is just a wrapper for OpenAI's image generator tool. Anyway, drop a like if you found this video helpful. That's all I got for now. Thank you guys for watching and see you later.